Come back here, man. I'm gonna put this in your fucking throat, man. You hear me?
My email accounts are...
True international effort to pressure.
The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know.
Gentlemen, welcome. Please find a seat and relax. We have a lot to discuss. Welcome one and all, I am KC.
And I am DC.
And we are two goddamn gentlemen bringing to you this and every week a celebration of all things theocracy and passing out, then running away right away. Head over to twogoddamngentlemen.com where you can see and vote on the Hall of Gentlemen. Find links to our Twitter, voicemail, YouTube, and Patreon. That Patreon gets you access into our live Discord during the show, plus our bonus Lady of the Night episodes. A new one will be recorded this coming Thursday, and a new series coming to the Patreon in the coming weeks. DC, if you would be so kind to read back the minutes to last week's meeting.
KC, we brought in what I felt like were two definite gentlemen in Brigham Young and I'm JayStation. All right, I'm lying about the second one. I hated JayStation so much. Like, I didn't think it was possible to hate somebody more than I hated, like, say, a Maddox or Darkside Phil. Like, really rubs me the wrong way. But dude, JayStation, because of the insincerity, it was the insincerity and like just the failure.
What do you mean?
How fake the guy was.
I don't understand.
Everything he said. Everything he said. And not just that, but the fact that the guy had so many followers.
Millions of views on that Ouija board video. And by the way, I went through some of the comments on those YouTube pages, and it is not what you want the comment section to be. It's
like,
more
kill
like,
yourself.
Yeah, it's like, you should do this Ouija board, dude. And it's like, it's dozens of those first before you get to the even upvoted, like, what the fuck is this? And that's like the top one. It's really brutal.
So in my heart of hearts, I'm hoping JayStation has overtaken Maddox as the ultimate miscreant. But let's go to the board. Let's see. Okay, good. Well, he's not in the positives. There's my boy, Brigham Young. It's the first and last time I'll ever say that. At +9, just a little behind Mel Gibson at +10, King Henry at +11, and still reigning ultimate gentleman Donald Trump at +14. All of yours. Donald Trump, King Henry, Mel Gibson. All yours. Top three.
He is still your ultimate gentleman, everybody, and don't forget it.
Don't you forget it, Georgia.
Still your ultimate
We see you're cheating. We see you're cheating. Below Brigham Young, but still in the positives, is Porter Rockwell at +7. H.H. Holmes is hanging tight at +6. And John Bodkin Adams, I don't know where that guy's going to end up. He just seems like he'll just eventually end up at 0. He was just... I don't know what to make of that guy. Too much murder, but he was also like British. It was like, he's supposed to murder. Yeah,
he was charming. That's
probably had a good reason. So nobody on the poverty line. Let's head below. There's JayStation. All right, so a -11.
That's a brutal first week, and I'm pissed. I'm furious about this. You guys really disappointed me with these votes.
Where did you think he was going to be?
JayStation should be somewhere near Trump, in my opinion.
Oh, God. Okay. So, above JayStation, closer to the poverty line, John Edwards at -10. Russell Greer is at a -8. Darkside Phil and Martin Shkreli still tied at -7. And Jeff Wilpon got off the poverty line. I think that's where he was last week. He's now, again, not a gentleman at -1.
No, he's not a gentleman or a baseball owner. He got screwed.
Neither. He's neither. Worse than I'm JayStation, of course. You've got John Bulla and Andre Chikatilo, both at -12 this week. Joe Biden lost a few more votes. I think he dropped like 4 spots after all these.
He almost doubled. He was like -7. Now he's -13.
It's even worse. So
Everybody got pissed. They all know what's going on.
Everyone's a little
here.
mad. Yeah, everyone's a little mad about that. Jerry Falwell at -14 and Tommy Tudor, I think, dropping a couple more at -15. Yeah, demand a recount, says the chat. I couldn't agree more. Jonathan Yaniv moving a little closer to the to his other miscreants at -28. Still not enough. There's it's hilarious. Every week, nobody near them. And Maddox at -32, also
Netted
a little
one.
bit more gentlemanly this
netted
week
one
than he
this
was.
week.
So that's first order of business. Second order of business, as you said, was the ladies of the night. That's going to be next Thursday. And we're going to start incorporating a bonus episode every other week. The Patreon has been growing. Little by little, you guys are getting the word out. We appreciate it. I think we're making more money on Patreon than Maddox. I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's fantastic. We've really branched out beyond just people we know at this point. It's really great.
Yeah, and can I just say, it's been very eye-opening to see the kind of demographic that we pull in. I couldn't be happier. We've got a couple new people. They're active in the chat. We do our prep, so peeling back the curtain on Two Goddamn Gentlemen, we do our prep like professionals the night before the podcast, make sure all our ducks are in a row. And we happen to open the Discord just to check audio levels because we're professionals, like I said. And lo and behold, I had a conversation with one of the new patrons who sent us a video, a music video. If you haven't seen it before, I would highly recommend going to look at this. It's called Dog Police.
It's one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen.
It's out there. So we appreciate it. We appreciate not only that, but that new patron also contributed a gentleman nomination into our gentleman nomination chat. That makes 2 officially nominations for gentlemen, and I can't see any reason not to make them our gentlemen next week. So for all those of you who don't know what we're talking about, go to patreon.com/2goddamngentlemen. Become at least... no, actually, you have to become a goddamn gentleman. Get in the Discord. Easy as that. Nominate your own gentleman, and you could be hearing us embarrass ourselves next week.
Why would we start next week?
Which will be happening.
No, we won't do that. We won't do that.
Maybe in 3 weeks. Give us some time to figure out who these fucking guys are.
DC, I'm very excited in terms of order of business stuff about our other Patreon thing. You did allude to doing one every other week, but the ladies of the night are still going to stay on their same schedule. We're just going to fill in those other weeks. You want to hold it off? You want to do it next week? Tell everybody what we're doing?
No, let's get the people excited right now.
Okay.
I was on my Apple TV the other day. I used to have an iPhone, so I could look at the Apple Store. I could search podcasts and stuff like that on their podcast app. Got rid of the iPhone and really haven't gone back in there to search ever since. But I had my Apple TV on, and I was like, oh, I should search podcasts and see, how popular our show is in comparison with other podcasts that may have the word two in it. Spelled out the word two. Of course, 2 bears, 1 cave, 2 girls, 1 whatever, because that's hilarious. So there's 9 of those and 2 bears, 1 cave. Very popular podcast for some fucking reason. And no 2 goddamn gentlemen. I was outraged. So, all right, I'll put in the G. We'll see if we show up on this list of the 10 most popular podcasts to have 2G. No such luck. But 2GO? We're number 3. We are number 3, and there are 6 podcasts that show up beneath us on those search results. Not alphabetical. So I was thinking that at first. I'm like, oh, maybe like we're the 3rd most alphabetical GO. No. There are some podcasts below us that should be ahead of us if that were the criteria. So according to Apple, I can only imagine that Apple is judging podcasts based on how awesome they are. And we are going to be shitting on a podcast that falls below 2 goddamn gentlemen when searching just the letters 2 and then GO. The first one I think we'll save for
I was going to say.
No spoilers on what it will be because we don't want anybody listening to this podcast before we get a chance to shit on them. But let me tell you, I'm excited. I'm very excited.
It's going to be a blast. So
Podcasts are terrible.
That will be just another installment on Patreon. Is podcasts we beat. Take that.
Yes.
Nomination time.
Let's do it. Casey, why don't you take honors? Because, boy, oh boy, do I have...
You just told him we did prep. You know I'm going first. We already did it. We know. Don't act like you're like, hey, Casey, hey, listen. I got a killer here, all right? Why don't you go
There's
first?
a little bit of production. We do the prep to also prepare our bullshit.
Our bullshit, yeah. That's a good point.
Boy, is
All
my
right,
face
DC.
red.
You know what? Why don't I go first this week? My gentleman nomination is... we've met a lot of gentlemen so far, DC, and they've all had certain characteristics to themselves, right? This week I'm going to present to you a master class in gentleman behavior. No sex scandals, no basement murders, no pussy grabbing that can be reported upon at least. Just straight up class.
I don't like your chances then.
I present to you Mr. Dennis Kozlowski.
Dennis Kozlowski. I've never heard of Dennis Kozlowski. I'm excited right now.
Born Leo, Dennis Kozlowski was born to Polish-American parents in 1946, and he'll be turning 74 on Monday. Happy birthday.
Good math.
Beautiful thing. Now, Dennis went to Seton Hall, got a job at Tyco International. That was a security systems and fire protection company. He joined Tyco in 1975 and was made CEO in 1992.
Attaboy.
Already off to a gentlemanly start. Here's a quote. With Kozlowski at the helm, Tyco massively expanded during the late 1990s. The company consistently beat Wall Street's expectations and through a series of strategic mergers and acquisitions ushered a new era of mega conglomerates. Kozlowski left Tyco in 2002 amid a controversy in regard to his compensation package.
Uh-oh.
Now, why would this company give him a hard time on his way out the door after doing all of that for them?
Good question.
What a bunch of assholes, says this gentleman. Okay, so it turns out that maybe Tyco had an issue because actually too much was gone out of the compensation. Not too little. So let's dig deeper.
Okay.
Our hero, Dennis, gets charged with enterprise corruption and grand larceny. But his first trial ends in a mistrial after one of the jurors reportedly gave an OK sign, the finger closed with the three fingers up, the OK sign to Dennis's lawyers.
Jesus Christ.
So that didn't go well.
Their prep didn't go well.
No, that's true. That's good. The second trial, he testified, claiming that while his compensation did seem, quote, almost embarrassingly big, end quote, that he had not broken any laws. Now, DC, what was he accused of here? He was accused of taking company funds and using them for personal things.
Okay.
Now, probably baseless allegations, I would imagine. But let's just, for shits and giggles, let's look into it.
Why not?
He was accused of spending $2,900 on this waste paper basket.
$2,900?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. What's it made out of? Fucking Egyptians' foreskins? Like, glued together? What is this?
It's a garbage can made out of girls that blow you. That's what the garbage can is made out of. It's the greatest garbage can in history.
I guess.
He spent $6,000 on a shower curtain.
Okay, now I'm starting to wonder if maybe these things actually cost what they are purportedly said to cost. How much?
No,
how much for the shower curtain?
$6,000.
It's like almost 3 times more than the garbage can
Yes.
to get mold on it. Cool.
$6,300 on, now there's no image of this, sadly, of a serving basket end table. $6,300 on an end table.
Okay.
$15,000 on this dog sculpture umbrella stand.
I hope it was commissioned. I hope that is an artist's rendering of an actual dog that was his, and that collar is actual. Like they put it on, like the dog is dead. Like they dug up the dog, like pulled the collar off, and then like cast it into the bronze of but it's actually really its collar. That's what I hope.
It's the Han
For it to
Solo
cost that
dog.
much. Yeah.
Umbrella stand.
Enjoy your next 50 years frozen in carbonite. I hope that too. $15,000. Jesus Christ.
Correct. $17,000 on a toiletry case. Don't even know what that is. Just carries around your toothbrush, I guess. 17 grand on that.
And your ball shaver.
That's right. Mm-hmm. 14.75 million on 17th century artifacts.
Okay. I mean, that's the pricing I'm not so much shocked at as the fact that, like, this was a business expense that he wrote up.
Yes. No, it was just money that he took. We'll get to it, how it all went down. Not that it went down. Not that it happened, because he's innocent.
No. Right.
But we'll get to if I did it. We'll do the OJ if I did it. If he did it, we'll go through how.
The perfectly reasonable explanation for why it may have happened if he did it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good. Thank you. So over $500,000 in draperies for the house, because I'm gonna keep that sunlight out. Mm-hmm. All right, so here, let's get into the money side. Started out, he got a $25 million loan that somehow got forgiven, but without ever being paid back. No big deal until eventually somebody noticed, which got him into trouble. Mm-hmm. He lived and we'll get to where he is now. He was living an extravagant lifestyle. Up to and including with, I believe, his second wife, Karen. Oh. Not making that up.
No.
His second wife, Karen. They celebrated her 40th birthday party.
Wait, his second wife was older than 35?
Yeah.
What an idiot. Okay.
That's a good point. That's a good point. So here's Karen, and they celebrated her 40th birthday party at a place much like my background tonight. And a beautiful Italian island at a 5-star resort, the Isle of Sardinia. The party was held at a 5-star resort, and Jimmy Buffett performed.
Hey.
One person described the party as lots of men and women in Roman costumes with loads of caviar.
Okay. That's the kind of party that I could get behind.
You find me a more gentlemanly party going on right now, but
except that she looks like this picture of them looks like he just gave her like the best tip ever for like giving him an extra bag of peanuts on the flight. And she's like, "Ah, thanks."
Oh yeah, the scarf is very stewardessy. Very
the scarf, the hairstyle, the face, the jacket, like everything about it screams.
Yeah.
Sit down while I pantomime the exits. Is that phone on? Oh. Is that Candy Crush?
You cannot have I got yelled at for having headphones on by a stewardess one time before we took off. She's like, "Are you playing music in those?" I was, and I was like, "No." She was like, oh,
even if you were playing music, you could play music from the hard drive.
Just get yelled at.
Jesus Christ.
Party's not over, DC. There was an ice sculpture at the event. This ice sculpture was based on Michelangelo's statue of David.
But just the penis.
Well, DC, boy, did you hit on something there. Because there was a hole in the back of David.
What?
They had carved a hole in ice sculpture David in his back.
In his back. Okay, that's fine.
Up in his upper back. And it led through a tunnel and they were pouring Stoli vodka through his back into crystal glasses straight out of his penis.
Okay, that's classy. Actually, that's still classy.
I didn't argue the other.
Totally,
of course,
yeah.
it's classy.
Just I was talking to the masses here, just in
Okay.
case anybody got the idea that
it
drinking Stoli vodka out of David's penis is not classy. You're wrong. It's very classy. What I thought was when you said there was a hole drilled in back that someone had like put like a glory hole into David's butt, and someone was getting their jollies off into an ice sculpture of David. I don't know why I thought that, but that's what I thought.
Imagine getting your tongue stuck in David's ass at a party. You lick it on a dare, but you get stuck.
That's worse than getting your dick stuck in there. I don't care who you are. If you get your tongue stuck in the David asshole, it's worse than if you get your dick stuck in there. It is. It is, chat. It is. Like, hold on. There is no pleasure you could be deriving from licking David's butthole. I hope.
Yes, this is you. You're just not an adventurer, you know?
And what Michelangelo didn't tell you is that David's actually 15. So, what do you think about that now? What do you think about that? You're all fucking pedophiles. All of you. For thinking all the things.
The cake was brought out by good-looking guys, scantily dressed as Romans, who carried it as if they were carrying a woman resting on a bed. When the woman cut the cake, the breast exploded.
Wait, what? Say that again? It was
right.
a cake of a naked woman?
Yes, it looked like her, and they carried it out like on a bed,
Uh-huh.
and then when she cut it, her tits exploded, yeah.
Oh. All right. That'd be unsettling. Like, what if there was a cake of you? Like, somebody brought out, and, like, as soon as they cut into it, your dick just, like, explodes on the cake. You're like, oh. Yeah. It's not
Damn.
great. I was using that. Damn it.
Dibs. He had purchased a couple of places on the company dime, allegedly.
It couldn't have been worse than it couldn't have been more expensive than the 17th century artifacts.
Oh boy, could it. A $10 million mansion in Florida.
Okay.
A $16 million apartment on Fifth Avenue in New York.
Okay.
And a $5 million oceanfront mansion on Nantucket.
Tycho was doing well for themselves. The fact that all these just slipped by. Like, I've got to twist people's arms into, like, spending $5,000. Like, he's just like, 16 mil in New York, they won't even notice.
Dude, if I go to my car and I left $1 on the shelf where my keys go and it fell on the floor, there's a moment of like, where'd that dollar go? Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. It's okay. It's all right. I got it.
I knew I had $4 in my wallet the other day. Where did I spend them? It's like, oh yeah, I remember. I bought that Coke with it.
All of those houses were paid with loans from Tycho that disappeared off the books, which was convenient. It's good.
Yeah, well, it was probably he just probably made it like a 401k loan that was just written in as like a bonus. CEOs are smart. You know, there's ways to get your money.
CEOs are smart, but sometimes not smart enough.
Well, he is Polish, so
there is that. In September 2005, I think he's 100% too. In September 2005, convicted on 22 counts of grand larceny, falsifying business records, securities fraud, and conspiracy, sentenced to 8 to 25 years in federal prison and owing $200 million in restitution and fines.
Good luck, dude. Start stamping license plates, you idiot.
Denied parole.
Man.
Denied parole.
Uh-huh.
January 2014, 8.5 years later. He gets out. And Tycho immediately files a suit against him, asserting that the $500 million in compensation and benefits that he legally received during his time of disloyalty between 97 and 02 was forfeit under New York's faithless servant doctrine. Southern District of New York.
$500 million, $100 million a year.
Oh, yeah.
$100 million a year of certifiable pay. Mm-hmm. Okay, first of all, look at the second photo there of him. Like, his nose, they should have a sideways measurement for how far his nose sticks off. Like, it's almost coming off of the... Anyway.
You can't read the height where his nose is.
Yes. Because it's covering 69. Nice.
Oh, very nice. Not the first time his nose has been involved there.
Correct.
All right, so a Southern District judge concluded in 2010 that under that faithless servants doctrine, Kozlowski must forfeit all compensation and benefits received during that time of disloyalty. So he got
only
banged,
owed $200 million.
but then he owed $500 million.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, then he owed total $700 million.
Yeah, $700 million. Dude, like at that point, it would just be funny. Like, because you know that $200 million was gone. The $500 million, he spent that. That's just, you know, that's how it goes. He might have been able to hide it in bank accounts somewhere. I'm sure he did. But the fact that, like, yeah, you go to jail. Also, you've got a tab for $200 million. Like, great. Sue me on the moon, you idiots. Like, what are you? I'm never gonna pay you that. And then when the $500 million came down afterwards, just be like, I would have just given him like the old finger guns, like, okay, whatever.
I'm 74.
Yeah.
You got it. Now, DC, you'd think, all of that being said, here's where we are now. Dennis now lives between his New York, Florida, and Nantucket home, running several businesses with his third wife, Kimberly. He is the chairman of the board of Fortune Society, and Kimberly is the president of the Women's Prison Association. DC, a persevering goddamn gentleman. Dennis Kozkowski.
How do you know how old Kimberly is?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He overcame all of his other troubles in life, and I think that he swapped out Karen for a 23-year-old Kimberly.
I don't think
true gentleman's story.
Kimberly is running the prison association of women.
23-year-old Kimberly running the prison and all the dykes in there.
Have you ever seen Joe Piscopo sing a song to his girlfriend Kimberly?
No.
It was on the Howard Stern show, the TV show, not the radio show. Like when he had like a variety.
Yeah, on E. I used to watch his show every now and then.
It was like TV9 in New York. Yeah, it was like way back.
Okay.
I might bring it in as an honorary next week, just as a throwback honorary, because it's one of the greatest. You guys can go check it out for yourselves. Kimberly, it's really great. It's excellent. So there you go, DC. My gentleman, Dennis Kozlowski, formally up for nomination.
I love it. I think that he'll do well in the polls. He overcame. Clearly, he's he's been through a lot, and I think he'll end up being a gentleman. He has my vote, is what I'm saying. KC, who did not make the cut for you this week?
All right, so I have two honoraries. My first one is evangelical preacher Kenneth Copeland.
Okay.
This clip went a little bit viral this week, but boy, did I get a good giggle out of it. So let's all enjoy honorary gentleman Kenneth Copeland.
The Associated Press said that Joe Biden is president.
Yeah, they said that, though. He will be there.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Out of his fucking mouth.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going to be president. Mickey Mouse is going to be king. Yeah. Yeah.
Mickey Mouse is the fucking king, motherfucker. What are you talking about? He already is.
So Kenneth
I
Copeland.
love his hairpiece though.
good.
Very authentic.
It's classy. It looks nice. It looks good. I think he did a good job.
He's that the funniest part is that his name is Kenneth Copeland, because cope is like the #1 trending word for all Republicans right now. Oh, Did you know? Did you know, Casey, that if you bring up any sort of question as to like the legitimacy of anything in this election, you're just coping.
Is that what it is? You're just trying to
coping.
get through. Just trying to piece it
anything,
all back together.
Anything you can do. Yeah. Here's the thing, and this is all I'm gonna say for the next 4 years, right? Because if Joe Biden is president, it's funnier to me just to jump over there and pretend like I've been there all along, and then just make fun of all the Trump supporters that are now losing their minds and showing their like cucked side, right? Now they're the cucks. Like if you lose, you gotta hold your head up high. You gotta be a man and lose, and just, all right, we'll get you next time. But all the people losing their fucking minds right now and like trying to fight girls with pussy hats on and trying to, start race wars and whatever, trying to force their way into government buildings to stop the count, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, here's all I'm going to say. If the Republicans couldn't out-cheat the Democrats, they don't deserve to have the presidency. It's the biggest thing in the world to be the president of the United States. Cheat better. You need to cheat better. You can't be out-cheated by fucking people who just legalized smoking themselves into retardation. You can't lose to these people with morals and ethics. So I hope the Republican Party learned that for 4 sweet years, we had a man, president of the United States, who the day before his inauguration was a guy. He was a CEO. He was a rich guy. He was famous already, but he wasn't a fucking politician yet. Like, he went from being an American guy to president of the United States. And that's never going to happen again, I fear. I hope it does. And when it does, I hope it's not going to be a circus clown, because then you might get a little better result out of it. But it was funny to make fun of all the people at the time. And it's going to be funny to make fun of all the people like this preacher who are like clinging on to the Republicans or the God's party. Like, okay, all right. That's going to be some good fodder over the next 4 years. I can't wait. I
was going to say, having fun making fun of people never runs out, really. It doesn't matter what year it is. It's always a good time.
And always find yourself on the side of the winner. That's DC's advice for everybody listening.
DC, why don't you bring in
Riding with
honorary
Biden.
number 1 for you?
Okay, Casey, for honorary number 1, we head to Mother Russia. As you can see, there are 3 Russian firemen who are on an extended ladder over a burning building that happens to be a pyrotechnics building.
Oh,
Go ahead and push play, and then I'm going to read you the description of the video afterwards.
Holy shit!
All right, now it's fun at this point. None of them fell, it looks like.
Nope. None of them fell. It looks like they're in good shape, right?
Seems that way.
They start making their way. Start making their way down the ladder. Now, Casey, here's the description of that video. if you'll pause it for me real quick. Okay. Firefighters, continued to extinguish the pyrotechnics warehouse despite the eerie explosives below. You can always tell when like a foreigner is writing this in their best English. It's great. Sometimes they use an auto...
That's what I was guessing, yeah.
Yeah, an auto interpreter. This time, I don't think so. All three were taken to the hospital in an ambulance. One of them, a concussion. The second, a fracture of 2 ribs and a contusion of the lung. The third, fractures of the scapula and clavicle. All 3 are in the hospital. Nothing threatens their lives. Except for the fact that they live in Russia.
I was going to say Russian healthcare.
Yeah, they're better off just staying on that ladder than going into the Russian hospital. I'll tell you that from firsthand experience.
Shit.
But KC, Russians, like Joe Rogan has said time and time again, are a different kind of white people. I would have been fucking in that building. That explosion, I would have just rolled right off, right in. Like, fuck.
Meanwhile,
2 rib fractures and a contusion. I'm out.
I hurt the rib. Let's climb down.
Yeah. Oh, that tickled a little bit. Better put out fire with my spit. Fucking Russians. All right, second video, Casey, is our native California, the bastion of civility. Mm-hmm. The bastion of intelligence, really. I mean, when I think bright ideas, future innovators, and society shapers, I think of California as where I really hope like my children's view on life mirrors.
That makes total sense.
This happened in San Diego.
The moral guiding light of our nation at a minimum, and possibly more, is California.
I hope to have more aborted grandchildren than actual grandchildren, if I could just say that. I hope that for my future. So if you would go ahead and play the video.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Taking a tire.
You're taking my tire?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And why is that?
Is my tire
Jacking his
Your
tire. He
tire's
goes,
gone?
how you
so
doing,
you're
sir?
gonna just take other people's tire?
Something like that.
I don't think you're gonna take it. I'll tell you that right now.
Why is that?
What the fuck?
I'll tell you you're not gonna take it.
Why is that? So you're picking up and you're gonna hold it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right, that's no problem.
You don't do that to people's cars.
Well, you're just going to take your own
Right?
tire back? Yeah.
You don't do that to
Okay.
people's cars. So I just want to let you know.
Explanation.
I just want to let you know that I have police coming on the way.
All right, cool.
People don't do that. Go into other people's car and
Why
just
are you
take
talking to
it.
me and trying to distract me from getting away, sir?
You know, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you that right now. You see
This is Californians.
Yeah. I got cops coming right now.
2 pussies.
I don't think you can get far, but go ahead.
Two gigantic pussies
Yeah.
If I wanted to just steal your
trying to
tire,
talk their way out of a confrontation
just tried
that
that, though,
any
right?
other person would just meet head on.
You're not trying
You
to steal
just
my
caught a guy
tire.
red-handed trying to
Okay.
steal your tire.
Dude, any
And they're trying to talk their ways out of it.
Any normal guy comes like running up, like, "What the fuck are you doing with my tire,
What the fuck are you
asshole?"
doing? And the other guy's like, "Oh shit," and like tries to get away. Not like, "Oh, how's it going, man?" Yeah, I was just stealing your tire. Why are you trying to distract me while I'm trying to get away?
And by the
He
way,
actually asked that without fear of getting punched in the face because he lives in San Diego.
I don't know
God
what it
damn
is.
it. God
I don't
damn
know.
it.
Maybe it's a me thing. Like, dude, if I saw this happening, right, my initial instinct would be grab something I can hit that guy with and go outside. Like,
Grab the tire. He already has it off. Just grab my own tire and smash him over the head with it. Done.
I would never think to take my phone out and video a confrontation with someone.
Just so you know, I've called the police to do the dirty work for me. We live in California, so they're not on the way at all. There's way too many of these type of calls coming in all the time. So this will just be a report that I end up filing over the phone with them, and I send in my video evidence to no one who cares. And it'll go viral, and maybe somebody who recognizes you is like, "Oh shit, I shouldn't park next to that guy." And that's it. And that's all that will happen.
My shit.
Fucking shit. I don't know who deserves to get punched more in this situation after watching the video all the way through.
Keep
And
going.
the guy explains, "Yeah, go ahead." Here's his explanation.
Yeah.
Truck and then put it on your truck.
Sure, buddy.
Borrow it and
Yeah.
then bring it back.
Oh, okay, that's what it is, huh? That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's why I
Yeah.
have my truck here.
Yeah.
If I
Okay,
wanted to
buddy.
steal your tire,
Yeah.
I would have put it in the shopping cart and just
Yeah.
left with it.
Okay. You don't think I work my ass off for my
You don't
truck
think I
too?
work my ass off?
Yeah. So why you take my tires?
For
Because
sale, isn't it?
yeah.
So it's not
Yeah.
you use it every day.
Yeah. So you
there's
just take it?
There's actually some thought put into
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, there's plenty
Okay,
of thought.
good guys. I see that because
Yeah.
you already brought your jack and everything else.
Yeah,
So
I know.
That's good.
So I'm not trying to be a fucking just a
And the shadow
really?
tells the truth of the
'Cause I work my
fatness.
ass
Oh,
off for
he's
this truck,
huge.
man.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm
I
telling
saw that. I mean, is this fake? Like, what the fuck are these guys? Oh, Californians. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Californians, yeah. That's right. So yes, they are fake. Homeboy just jumps in his 3-wheeled truck and just drives away.
He's just out.
At the end of it, yeah, nothing. Didn't get punched. Didn't even get, like, insulted. The guy didn't even call, like, you motherfucker, what are you doing? He's like, excuse me, sir. You don't think I work hard for my truck?
I'm sure, and he's like, he doesn't even want to offend the guy stealing his tire. He's like, I'm sure you're working hard for your stuff. You don't think I'm working hard for my stuff? It's like, that guy's
Yeah.
not working hard for his stuff. He's stealing your stuff.
All I'm looking for, sir, is an apology. Do I have to really ask you that? Fucking goddamn.
It's brutal.
California, get your shit together. All right, so those are my honorary gentlemen of the week. Without further ado.
Well, no, there's further ado. I have a second honorary.
Oh, come on. Why you hiding?
DC, it is time for us to once again visit the world of my strange addiction.
In Arkansas. Fantastic.
My name is Nathaniel. I'm 27 years old. And I'm in a serious relationship with my car.
What? I'm in a
He's in a
serious
serious
relationship with who?
My car.
With his car?
That's right.
Okay. Wouldn't have guessed that.
Nathaniel is in a committed relationship with a car that he's named Chase. He met Chase in a resale lot about 5 years ago.
Oh, fuck this
That was
narrator.
love at first sight. His body and then his interior and everything just together just seemed to fit. And I just
Is?
felt an instant connection.
He's gay and he's in a relationship with his car? That's a twist. That's a twist. People don't normally associate a male with a car or a ship or an airplane. It's usually a she. It's a vessel and a vehicle is usually a she. But hey,
Not for
no
Nathaniel.
judgments. No judgments.
Nathaniel.
Oh, shit.
Nathaniel's obsession first developed as a teenager when he would build model cars. But he didn't find true love until he met Chase.
Sniff the glue and
I
jerk
find
off
this
with
part
it.
of him the most sexy just because of the subtle lines and curves. I'll give him a kiss here. And just kind of caress him down the side.
That's a fucking Ford Escort?
It's
Jesus
a piece of
Christ.
shit car.
It's a piece of shit. Hey, you know what? Good for him. Good for him. You know, it's what's on the inside. It's what's on the inside that counts, you know? Oh, Lord. Even, you know what?
Yeah.
Even in non-living portions of the relationship, even then, ugly people will find ugly partners. so
He couldn't even get a good-looking car.
But I just absolutely love Chase. We always have such a good time together. He likes a lot of the same music I do. We have a favorite song. It's Can't Fight This Feeling by REO Speedwagon. I do get him gifts. How you'd buy something for your fiance or your wife. And then usually for his birthday, I try to do something special for him too. The favorite date would be going to the Lookout area. Just lean against him a little and just be with him mainly. Love you.
this is fake. This reeks of fake. This reeks of like third season of this show, where people have already seen it and they're like, "What should I do?"
He's
Where
like the
people
same
start
guy
having
from
a strange
another,
addiction. Yeah.
from a season 1 episode. He's the same guy doing a different role.
Yeah, he's that fat diaper guy that just lost weight and now he's in love with
Stanley.
his car. Yes. You know what?
I don't remember anything.
Stanley's got to be a gentleman. That was a KCDC thing. That's got to be a gentleman.
Right. That's right. I don't remember important family members' names, but Stanley. Stanley, I've got down pat. Don't you worry.
You couldn't remember if someone may have or may not have tipped someone over in a porta potty earlier in your life, but you'll
forever. Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
But Nathaniel's relationship with Chase goes beyond dates and presents.
We have our times when we get sexual. Does that feel good?
Goes beyond dates and what?
Oh, was it too quiet for you? Was it
yeah,
too
it was.
quiet? Let's,
goes beyond dates and something else.
Let me bring the volume.
Dates and presents.
We have our times when we get sexual. Does that feel good? You're a handsome man. Love you, baby. What we do the most often is I like to lean over his fender and across his hood and do little things like that and kind of press up against him and just and rub against him
sexual
like
at all.
No.
One of his more bold positions is for me to be underneath him. He really likes that.
So for the audio, he's laying underneath the car, kissing the fender here.
The best part is, well, I mean, obviously this is all staged and scripted because there's no like fucking bugs just smashed up against and dirt and shit and all the things that are on your front bumper.
No, but not his, dude. You think he doesn't clean this thing every other day? It's his boyfriend, man.
It's his boyfriend.
It's
his wife. It's his wife. Yeah, no, I don't believe this for 1 second, but it is unnerving. It is unnerving, and I do think that people like him or like his portrayal do exist. I'm sure they do. They have to, but yeah, I don't buy this sucker. Not for 1 second.
Nathaniel's so attached to Chase, he rarely lets anyone else drive him, and never lets Chase out of his sight for more than 24 hours.
There have been times it brought tears to my eyes because I wasn't with him at work. His picture's on my desktop, so I see his face all the time. It really bothers me when he gets dinged or scratched. If something were ever to happen to Chase, my heart would just stop. I just have to gather myself here. I'm sorry for all that.
I am concerned for Nathaniel.
Oh no.
That might have been a purposeful edit there. That edit might have been on purpose.
Yikes. Like, this is Nathaniel's cousin. She's not an option.
This is Nathaniel's cousins. All piled into one.
All piled into one amorphous blob. Oh my god.
Jabba the Hutt gift.
It's no wonder he turned to cars. This gives you an idea of what all the girls in Nathaniel's town look like.
This is what's out there for you. All right, let's keep going. Let's finish this up here.
For Nathaniel, emotion-wise, I think life would be easier if he did change.
Love you.
Nathaniel's roommate Kim is one of the few people who know the full extent of his love life.
I guess the reason I don't tell a lot of people is because I don't know the response I'm going to get. I always worry about that little bit of...
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
DC, what do you think he does for a living?
Oh, man. Hold on. Let me think about that.
By the way, the Jabba the Hutt
grade...
story...
What?
Jabba the Hutt Matchbox car as his ultimate fetish is fucking hilarious.
Third grade PE teacher.
Okay. Here we go.
But Nathaniel's biggest fear is how his relationship could affect his career as a customer service technician.
He answers the phone.
He answers, yeah, customer service technician. There's nothing technical about his job.
I mean, if everybody found out, I'd be worried that it may affect my job. But I love him to death. I wouldn't trade him for the world. Good night, baby. I love you.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want all my coworkers to find out that I'm in love with a car. Let's see how that would go. Hey guys, thanks for eating lunch with me today. It's pretty cool. What do I do in my free time? I make out with my boyfriend. Yeah, I'm gay. Yeah. Chase. His name's Chase. Yeah, he's a car. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man. I do a lot of meth. That's why I have this job as a customer service agent. So that's cool. I've made out with my car. You wouldn't believe where I've stuck my penis, buddy. Yeah, crazy. Enjoy.
One aisle over. Would you guys quiet down? I'm trying to have a baby over here. Nobody gives a shit about your car. My husband fucks the refrigerator all the time. He calls me the refrigerator.
He calls me the refrigerator. My 12-year-old is going through puberty. He fucks the couch cushions. I got to wipe cum out of the couch every day. We had to switch from a suede couch to a pleather couch just because of his habits, okay? Oh, Make out with your car. Get the hell out of here.
Oh. You ever try to get candle wax off the countertop? Imagine cum in a suede couch. It's way worse.
I mean, what do you even drive? That fucking Escort? Fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so there you go. Honorary gentleman, Nathaniel.
Oh, that was fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for that. I feel like you had like two real gentlemen today.
Yeah, I know.
Casey, as you and I both know, but the people don't, I found so many goddamn videos on my gentleman from one clip. There were like 28 in a half-hour span, right? Like every single minute, this guy said something ridiculous. And so you have kindly compiled just a straight video that separated, each video clip separated with just a fucking crazy image of this guy. We're going to go right through it. Without further ado, my nomination as Gentleman of the Week, Jace Connors. Jace. The guy's fucking name is Jace. Jace.
All right.
I needed to out-douche JayStation because I couldn't get him out of my head. I was like, okay, I need to exercise JayStation as this fake-ass dumbass on YouTube with my own over-the-top, but like in a real way, douchebag, Jace Connors, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait.
This guy started back in like 2012 on Tumblr, posting pictures of guns and Marines, and he's very preoccupied with the fact that he is a future former Marine. So everything is Semper Fi.
Anything worse?
Everything is Semper Fi with this guy. Everything is Desert Eagle or get the fuck out. Everything is macho. And KC, he decided in 2014, November of 2014, to do a live stream, an Ask Me Anything, about how he is a wolfkin.
What does that mean?
Let's get into it. Go ahead and play video number one.
I don't give a crap about your war. I don't give a crap about any other war.
Pause real quick. Sorry. I have to give this disclaimer. I apologize for what I'm about to do to everybody. It's not the Discord. It's not your internet connection. This guy's stream is fucked. Like it cuts out a lot. I tried to find the best clips where the meat of what he's saying isn't fucked over by something getting cut out. Just bear with me. By the end of this thing, you won't even notice it anymore.
Okay, here we go.
Trying to say, game. Anyone who says otherwise is probably my mom or probably someone else who's trying to act like my mom, trying to tell me what to do. So I'm here right now for the Wolf Stream, Wolfkin question and answer. So I'm just letting you know I'm a normal guy. I'm like one of you guys, all right? Just because I have the soul of a wolf doesn't mean that I'm different. Okay, it does mean that I'm different. It means that I'm unique. It means
It doesn't mean I'm different.
That's right.
It means that I'm unique.
It just means that I'm unique, guys. Obviously.
By the way, we didn't do justice for the audio listeners on the image that you selected to debut him. Shirtless, flexing, the big, thick sunglasses at the top. And if you want to... I'm trying to figure out who he looks like with all his chest hair and everything.
He looks like anyone's dad. Anyone's dad when you were like 10 years old.
Okay,
that's what he's
dad.
rocking.
Yeah, I can picture him with too much suntan lotion on at the beach for sure.
Yeah, and he's flexing no muscles at all.
Yeah. It's actually it's concave. Is that the down from his shoulder to elbow? It actually drops. It's a valley.
It looks like Saturday Night Live Kevin Nealon with a goatee.
Kevin Nealon, there you go.
That's who it looks like for the audio listeners.
It's perfect. All right, here we
All
go.
right, so you might
yeah.
you might want to question that. It's like, okay, well, you're wolfkin. That doesn't make you different. It makes you unique. Like, would you say that makes you gay? Go ahead and play the next.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that I'm gay. Okay, it means that I'm honest with you and wise because wolves are wise, and that I have a unique lifestyle, which it is your constitutional right to respect me, and to leave me the heck alone when I say that I'm a wolfkin.
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on with this
It's your
guy?
constitutional right to respect him, Casey.
Holy shit. Is it really?
But
is
not
that
your
in
duty.
there?
It's your constitutional right to respect him if you want. If that gives you life, liberty, and happiness, which it does to me, you go ahead and respect this guy.
You got it. I'm all over it. I already respect him. He seems like a gentleman.
Let's keep going.
I'm here to answer a lot of questions, and one of them being, what is a wolfkin? Well, I understand a lot of people here just have misunderstood representations from the media. You know, a lot of you guys just don't know what's up. A lot of you guys don't have the inside scoop, and that's all right. Hey, you know, you don't have to, but you don't. You don't have to be a rocket search scientist to understand what a wolf team laid on the line for you, bros. Because I'm just one of you guys, all right?
Oh no! What the fuck is going on here, man? He can't get
keep it
one
rolling.
word that he wants.
You know, you don't have to be a rocket research scientist. I'll lay it on the line for you, bro.
One of you guys.
It just gets crazier. His stream just gets crazier.
So basically, I'm here to just let you know that this is normal. It's part of sexuality. It's part of a healthy lifestyle. Just be open. Be honest. Just feel love, man. I want you guys to feel love here. And, you know, it doesn't matter if you're a human kin, okay? As long as you're honest with yourself and you respect females,
I think that's us.
then you're fine in my book.
Is he drunk?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. And also he's drinking a Monster, so he just keeps getting, like, hyped up. And he has to, like, calm down. He has to, like, at some point he, like, takes a breath of inhaler. He has, like, these squeezing, like, thigh masters for your hands. What are those? Grip masters or whatever. He just, like, squeezes those. He's a crazy individual. But, hey, as long as you respect wolves and you respect females, you're good in his book.
That's hey, he's got the right attitude, and as a future former Marine, I think we have to respect, you know, how he lives his life.
That's true, and respect his book.
He's a book.
That you're good in his book, and he explains what his book is. It makes no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense. But go ahead and play. We'll find out what his book is.
Okay. My book is the oldest trick in the book.
What?
You're good at my oldest trick in the book.
My book is the oldest trick in the book. Oh, that made no sense at all. But whatever. Let's keep going.
Oh, man.
Does that make me a bad person? I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think you're a great guy.
Yeah, Jace, I think he's got it all together.
All together, for sure.
On here, I come on here to respect wolves. Come on here to respect game. And come on here to respect females.
There you go. Gentlemen.
This guy, oh boy, I'm going to say moral compass again, but fuck you, California. I'm following Jace.
Respect wolves, respect game, and respect females. That's what we're going to do here.
That's what we've been doing, and now we found somebody that belongs here with us.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing. Let's go.
Someone said, Robotron74 said, my jets are sufficiently cooled, Commander. Yeah, I don't speak nerd, sorry. You know.
Nailed it. Roasted that guy. I don't speak nerd, man.
Oh, Christ. Where'd you find this guy?
The internet.
Oh, yeah.
Where I find all the degenerates. It's just a repository of filth.
I'm just going to say, for the record, I think JayStation, he's still bringing it. Still bringing it against Jace so far.
Okay. Let's keep going.
This is a real topic. This is real stuff. And this can get heavy sometimes. Alright? But I'm here to tell you something. And have you ever noticed how I'm very dominant?
Yep.
Have you ever noticed how I am quick-limbed on my feet to outrun foes or prey? I'm always on my feet. And I was going to speed of light.
Sitting right now.
You know, barreling through the woods.
Exactly. I'm always on my feet as he sits.
Nothing, man.
He's sitting down.
20 miles an hour. Nothing, man. Isn't like the fastest human speed recorded like in the high 20s? Like 28 or something like that?
Yeah, because
like
NFL players hit like 22, right? So that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. The last I was like 26 miles an hour was the fastest recorded time I had ever read about, but that was 20 years ago. So it's probably been beaten since then. Usain Bolt maybe
I don't know.
beat that, but 20 miles an hour, nothing.
Easy. Well, he's always on his feet.
Always. Even when he's sitting, he's on his feet.
I've been watching him for 5 minutes now. I haven't seen him stand once yet.
Well, give it a little bit.
Okay.
He might stand for you.
I'm hopeful.
What does that remind you of? I don't know. What else has fur all over its has fur all over its body, and respects females? Those are monogamous creatures. And that sounds like you respect females to me. You know, doesn't play by the rules.
What animals?
What other species? What species doesn't play by the rules? Just think, guys. What species is maybe a little bit rougher on the edges? And what species maybe doesn't care what anyone says?
AIDS. That's
what animal do you think he's talking about?
Animals rough around the edges and doesn't care what anybody says, but respects females.
Respects women. Respects females.
Yeah. Rough around the edges, but respects female. I don't know, like a wolverine, a badger.
Sure. I mean, even like a wolf. It's a wolfkin.
That's true. Sure.
Stream, like, yeah. What animal you think he's talking? He'll tell you.
Hog. Then you're fucking right, because
Frog?
that movie was pretty cool.
Is that frog?
Wild hog.
Oh, wild hog. It cut out at the beginning there. Oh.
Yeah, if you guessed wild hog, then you're fucking right, because that movie was pretty cool.
Oh, no. Is that what that was? He liked the movie Wild Hogs?
Yeah.
All right, he's starting to rival JayStation now. Oh, shit. He liked Wild Hogs. That's it. Well, look at him. He was an extra in Wild Hogs. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You think he goes as Tim Allen from Wild Hogs for
I think
for
he goes
Halloween?
as Tim Allen's saddlebag.
And that's why I have a white hoodie, because this is like my coat is white as snow, and that isn't a racial remark, which I know you guys are trying to make that into something racial, but Ferguson, I don't believe in cops.
Don't believe in cops. Don't even defund the police. Just stop believing in them.
I don't think they exist. I don't think cops are a thing. No, cops are real. I don't think they're a thing. I don't think so.
I don't believe you. You're under arrest. I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. All right, you want to keep going?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I never know if you have a setup. I don't want to step on you. With the slight
just
delay
plow
we
right
have
through.
I'm always worried I'm going to step on the beginning of your clip here.
So good at parkour because he's a wolfkin. Badger? No, I'm not a badger. Fuck off. Someone said, "Do wolves manscape, Jace?" Yeah, well, it's called grooming. You know, when you're in the pack, you can't talk shit. You talk shit in the pack, you get some paws up.
What?
You get some paws across your throat. Did it cut that off? What's the next video? You might do the throat cut on the next one.
In your throat. You Black Panthers. No, I'm not. Wow. Do I look fucking black?
No.
Don't call me a Black Panther.
Dude,
he's fucking black.
He's another guy that can't keep two sentences strung together. It's just it's like, hey man, do wolves, they're just asking a dumb joke. Hey, do wolves shave their pubes or whatever? And he's like he's like, well, you come near the pack, you get your throat cut. I'll tell you that.
Well, you gonna talk shit? You gonna talk shit in the pack? You're gonna get your paw across the throat.
Oh fuck. Who wins in a fight? This guy as a wolf or JayStation with his knife?
Considering that knife was probably bought that day for the video, I'm gonna say this guy as a wolf.
That's a good point. That knife was pristine. It's so clean.
Still had the price tag on it.
Oh, if you freeze the video, the receipt is right next to him on the floor. He knocked it over.
Right.
The struggle.
It fell out of the purse when they were doing the Ouija board.
Guys?
And this is different than furries. People always saying, "Oh, you're furry." Furries are a fucking joke. All right.
Furries are a joke. Oh, furries are extreme. This guy thinks they're a joke.
Yeah, furries would fuck you up. Like, literally fuck you up.
I don't know if we've talked about this or not, but the National Furry Convention takes place in Pittsburgh every year.
Oh, yeah, and there's also one in Cromwell. That happens
really?
over at the... oh, fuck, what is that? Anyway, it's the Ritz. I think it used to be the Ritz-Carlton over there, or something like that, like over by the Lowe's. I saw like 3 girls like walk out of that place. They're all like fat lesbian-looking girls with little tails that were hanging out of their regular clothes. And I heard furries do that, like, so they can tell like what the other furries are. Like when they're not in their crazy garb, they'll still have a tail hanging out, so you know what's what.
It's their version of the male senator foot tap under the stall door. Like, hey, what's going on over there?
They probably soak the tail in piss too, like in their own piss, like animals. You know, so they like scent, and they just like whack things as they like walk around. We should start that. If they don't do that, they should start doing that because that's great.
We'll write a letter. We'll get it done.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Since being wolfkin, have your parkour skills improved?" I never chose to be a wolfkin. I didn't decide to be a wolf. This isn't a sense. I have always this way. All right, this isn't a fucking phase, alright? You're sounding like my mom right now. You're sounding like my fucking mom. Alright? And I don't appreciate that shit because it's the reason I moved out.
Jesus Christ, this fucking guy.
You don't think that it could get crazier than what he said so far, but it do.
And that, my friend, is pathetic.
Well, that'll be a drop.
That's a drop.
That'll be a drop.
There's a few of these. There's a few of these that you could, you know.
Real deal. First, just wish they had blood of the wolf. Like, whoa! Like that. Like, that's actually a howl. This demonstration to prove that. I mean my shit.
I never heard a wolf do that sound.
Do it. Can you do it again? Can you no, his video.
Oh, I wanted to do it again. Yeah, we can do it again.
Like that. Like, that's actually a howl. Just demonstration to prove that. I mean my shit.
Failed. I don't want to go too far because it's a long thing. I don't want to go too
Now, I'm just thinking that
Come
the way
on,
it
you
looks,
son of a bitch!
I'm more in touch
Scrub,
with my
you cheap
spirit animal
laptop,
than
you
wolf.
fuck!
Like, like that. Like, that's actually a howl. Just demonstration to prove that. I mean my shit.
I'm sold. I'm convinced.
Oh, he's a real wolf.
He's Wolfkin. He's Wolfkin. All right.
Jace Stark. He's the one wolf.
Tony Stark's retarded little brother.
I was going for Game of Thrones because of the wolves.
Yeah, but he kind of looks like Tony Stark.
You know what? You're right. He's got both. He's got both. He's the ultimate Stark. We'll keep going.
Now, I'm just thinking that the way it looks, I'm more in touch with my spirit animal than anyone else I know. Because let's just say maybe I'd do better with some fur on me, you know? All that means is that, you know, I just didn't do well in next soul level, and I had to go back. It's kind of like Dark Souls, you know, but real.
This is just mind-boggling. What the fuck is he talking about?
You know, he didn't do well in his soul levels, so, you know, he had to go back. So now he's a human with a wolfkin soul, but without all the hair on him, I guess.
Oh, like Dark Souls.
I don't know. Like Dark Souls.
Yeah, okay.
But for real. But for real.
Someone said, how do you feel about the full moon? How I feel about it? Shit. I mean, you should,
Hold on, let me think about how I feel about it real fast and then let you know. How do I feel about it? How do I feel about it?
Let's just say you don't want to get in my way when I'm on the full moon, okay? You don't want to get in my way.
You don't want to get in my way.
I don't want to go anywhere near him. Never mind getting in his way. Fuck. Oh,
man, it's so funny.
Oh no, he's on LinkedIn. Oh, that's not a real. That's not him. Okay, it's Jace Stark. Okay.
Of Lady Troubles, can I have some advice that comes from Dave Necros? Lady Troubles, just okay. Remember the five B's. Be dominant.
Here we go. Take notes.
Be tan. Be chill. Be real. Be there. And the other five.
Be dominant and be chill. We're both in there. That's a fun one.
Yep. At the same time.
D's. Don't be a fag.
That's your best edit so far. That's amazing. That's good enough. Oh. Good advice.
That's good advice.
With the ladies, don't be a fag.
Ladies, don't be a fag. Be there. Don't be a fag. The other D's were don't act beta and don't hesitate. Number 4, I kid you not. Number 3 was don't hesitate, and number 4 was he couldn't remember. But you have to cut it after don't be a fag.
Of course. The comedic timing of that is just too
What
good.
are we doing here?
What do you think? I left 6 frames of poor Nathaniel's roommate at the end of that clip. Just for your reaction.
Poor Nathaniel's roommate. Oh, man. The Gumby character gone wrong. That woman's body proportions were off in every way.
She was like if you hit a button in Photoshop and everything just went fucking wrong, and you're like, "What did I touch? What did I do here?"
Right. Why are the arms and legs skinny here but fat here, and the face is kind of like all over this way?
Dude,
Jesus.
when I was cutting up the Nathaniel clips, I actually said out loud, I was like, Oh, innocent bystander. Just kidding. You don't deserve this. What's about to happen? But here we go.
Nah, she deserves it. She was in on it. She probably told him about the My Crazy Addiction show and was like, "You should pretend to be in love with your car."
Yeah, both of them seem definitely smart enough to pull that off.
Totally.
So you got the lower animals who are sort of like.
Oh yeah.
slugs.
Pause.
Yeah.
So, Jace is now going to give us the ultimate lesson in the animal kingdom. Okay?
Cool.
Phylus, genus, species, like all that. Like the most learned lecture that you could possibly get, we're about to get right here on the rankings of animals. Here we go.
Awesome.
And like rodents and ants and shit, pretty gay. You got birds. So that's like down here. I did date this girl once, talked to her a few times, who was like, I think she was like, if I had to pick one, I thought it would be mousekin, because she sort of had this really diminutive, like, she was like really short. She looked kind of like she was like she had this like, but like, she was really cute, but like, whatever, But then you got above that, you got birds, and that's just, and those are basic birds like pigeons and shit. And then you got the household animals up here, which is like cats, dogs. They're both pretty. Right, down here by the birds is also like lizards and shit. All the lizards are fucking stupid. And fish are like down here too. And then you got like cats and dogs, which are both fucking stupid. Then you got you're getting a little bit more advanced. Here's where you got eagles, you got owls, you got ravens, shark, whales. Actually, no, whales be down here because they're kind of like fat chicks. You got stingrays, lampreys are down here, and like other animals like that. And up here, this is the top of the heap, baby. You got eagles and wolves.
I thought he already said eagles.
He did.
They were here with ravens
like
and the
different
owls.
Variations of wolves too, like wolfhounds, shit like that is like sort of
Like
down
wolfhounds.
here. It's like a crossbreed sort of. So basically, and then humans is like right below eagles and wolves. So like right here. Assassin's Creed is kind of like proof of this because the main guy is like an evil king, So some.
Good point.
Assassin's Creed is proof of this.
Dude, he forgot about so many animals.
Yeah. Shit. What a fucking idiot.
Reptiles, they're all fucking
birds are down
stupid.
here. Birds are down here. They're fucking stupid as shit. But top of the class is wolves and eagles. Don't mind the fact that eagles are also birds, and also that I put them down here with owls and ravens.
Right below wolfhounds and humans.
Wolfhounds, yeah. And then he goes on later. I don't know if I clip this, but he says it goes like humans, and then bears are just like right below humans.
Really? Bears are like right there?
Bears are just like right below, yeah.
Did he ever rank frogs? For their respect for women?
Amphibians got fucked. No.
He was all hyped up on the frog earlier, and now they're just shitty again.
No, wild hogs.
Oh, right, because it froze. I kept hearing frog. Wild hog.
You're just
did he rank
shoehorning
those?
frogs into this.
Did he rank the wild hogs?
No, he completely fucked them out of the conversation too.
All right, well, there you go. I got around to the same point.
Total disrespect. Yeah.
You think your wolfkin phase will last until you grow up? Fuck off! I ask you for your opinion. Did I give you and shit talk me? No, I fucking didn't. I want you to think about this for a minute. What would you talk shit to a wolf that had you pinned up against the wall in a non-homosexual way?
Well, would you?
I don't know.
I wouldn't.
I don't know what I would do.
Like, I'm trying to think of a way that a wolf would pin me up against a wall in a homosexual way. Like, that's a much more scary notion.
Well, he's a wolf, so there's ways.
I'll huff and I'll puff. And anyway, you can guess the rest.
Let's get real. There's two types of people in this world. People who are gonna live after they meet me. People who are gonna end up in a ditch. Choose wisely.
This guy's seen too many fucking movies, man.
People who live after they meet me. That's true of everybody, though. That's true of everybody. In my life, there have only been two types of people. The ones that live after they meet me, and the ones that end up in a ditch. And I don't know how many have ended up in a ditch after they've met me, but I'm guessing it's more than one.
You
Maybe
think so?
Two. Yeah. Drunk driving, those ditches will get you.
You know who he's reminding me of looks wise now is I can't remember his name. The brother of the lead on Entourage, the one who yelled victory the whole time.
Drama.
Yes.
It's drama. Yes. I knew you were going to say that.
Johnny
Yes.
Drama.
Johnny Drama.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Victory!
Spot on. Fucking Tom Brady golf episode where he breaks Tom Brady's driver. That was great.
All right, here we go.
And don't talk shit. Fans out there, press 1. Fans press 1. Fans press 1.
Fans press 1.
Fans
press 1.
I'm not fucking gay. All right, wolf doesn't mean gay. Wolves are not allowed to be gay. It's legal in like the gene code, bitch. Like fucking wow. Have you ever opened up a book, bitch? Well, I mean, neither have I practically because reading is gay. But if you open up a fucking book, you'd like, oh, let's see page 1. It says wolves aren't gay.
How did 71 million Americans vote for Trump? Oh, okay. That's how.
Page 1, wolves aren't gay. That's what I read. That's what I remember.
It's according to the gene code, bitch.
It's illegal according to the gene code, bitch.
For whatever
if you
reason,
ever read a book, which I haven't because reading is stupid as shit, but reading is gay as shit, I think is what he said.
For the first time, like, this wasn't a thing the whole time. He just, in that clip, only used bitch as Like, it was what he was thinking for a second, bitch.
Bitch. We need to, as soon as we start making merch for this show, I think a t-shirt idea is reading is gay as shit.
Reading is gay as shit.
We make that t-shirt. And then on the back it says, open up to page 1. It says wolves ain't gay.
We're gonna sell out of those.
Yes.
Guaranteed.
Fucking basic. The next people. Wolves ain't gay. Okay? Say it with me. Wolves ain't gay.
Wolves ain't gay. Wolves ain't gay.
USA. Wolves ain't gay. Wolves ain't
USA.
gay. Press 1. Wolves ain't gay.
Press 1 for wolves ain't gay, guys.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, this fucking guy. All right, we already got some buyers in the chat. All right, we'll look into the wolves ain't gay t-shirt.
Wolves ain't gay. Wait, the front should say USA and the back should say wolves ain't gay.
Press 1 for wolves ain't gay. You would think, like, from the way that things have gone, because I think from the beginning of this clip show, from the beginning of my clips to where we are now, I think it's been like 2 minutes. So, like, this guy, like, really, the spaces in between these clips that I've taken are like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Like, he never stops, and he always just jumps to new things. But he's very preoccupied with wolves ain't gay. So let's keep going on this and see what he has to say about
Revolution. This is wolves telling the media, telling humans that we're in charge. I'm in charge. I'm basically supremacy over all of you faggots out there. I'm soul supremacy. I'm the line of sucking simple as I can make it. That you need to respect me because I'm the one with the soul who's bigger and better and furrier and faster and stronger than yours. Okay? And that's why wolves aren't gay. USA. Wolves aren't gay. USA. USA, and that's my fucking anthem, and I'm gonna blast it rolling down the street whether you like it or not, motherfucker. So guess what? Haters are my motivators, alright? So you can turn this up, bitch. You can turn this up and you can bump this. Because wolves aren't gay, USA. Wolves aren't gay, USA. And that's just a reminder to myself, reminder to the haters, that they be my motivators. One day I gonna slay them. One day I gonna ice them. That's why I go by, rolling past and fice them. That's why I go by. That's why it's thrice. I gonna speak this twice. I say that's nice. I put you on that ice. Yeah. There's cottage is full of fucking gay ass mice.
This cottage is full of gay ass mice. The greatest rap lyrics of all time.
Good Lord.
Were written by this man here, Jace Connors. This cottage is full of gay ass mice.
Jesus Christ. This is by far the most speechless I have found myself consistently through one of your gentlemen. Like, I cannot comprehend what's happening here.
It makes no sense. Continue.
What's up? Howl at me, nigga. Howl at me, nigga. Howl at me. You on the question zone.
Hold on, push pause real quick. He starts this, he has like people listening on his live stream, and he like invites people to join in, like I stupidly tried to do earlier in this podcast. And he brings this guy, he's like, holla at me, nigga. And he brings this guy in that sounds nothing like what that should have that intro should have been. Let's hear this guy that he intros here.
I've been meaning to ask you this question. You see, I was the one who mentioned earlier that I'm a bearkin.
Oh no. He's a bearkin.
I have a question that I'd like to propose to you. I was the gentleman earlier that called in.
If you would be so kind to indulge me, I do have a quick inquisition. If you'd be so kind.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on that intro.
Oh man! Now what are we looking at here?
Now this is the one clip that I took outside of his his little live stream. I thought it was funny. And we'll end on this.
Okay. What do you say? Because I just dropped the bomb, bitch. Oh, what the? Okay, so, well, at least it gets me fucking laid, unlike your virgin ass. Hashtag your. Listen, I don't have a virgin ass. All right, I do not have a virgin ass. I am a Marine, okay? And you know what that means? It means that I'm with Marines, okay? And I get fucking laid, yo. I don't have a virgin ass. I am a sexual man, bitch. All right.
I do not have a virgin ass. I am a sexual man who spends my time with Marines.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my gentleman who actually goes by the name. Oh, let's see. What's this fucking guy's name? This guy's name is Jan Rankowski.
Jan Rankowski?
He was faking it. The whole time. This is a character that this guy put on for 2 years on the internet, gathering thousands and thousands of haters that would join in just to shit on him, and he was completely doing a character the whole time. He's my hero, he is a gentleman, and his name is not Jace Connors, but Jan Rankowski.
Wow.
My gentleman of the week.
Wow. I mean, that makes sense because none of the rest of it did. So... right, like,
and that was just one video. Imagine that character from that one video doing live streams playing video games multiple times a week for like 2-3 years before he was found out as being a character actor.
That's committing.
Unreal.
That's committing to a bit. We're only 12 episodes into pretending that we're bad at this, and then we're gonna get good.
Yeah. So JayStation, go fuck yourself. Get good.
Now I see where you're where the fire was coming from there. Yeah. Now I'm understanding. All right.
If you're gonna fake it, fucking fake it.
Well, DC, well done. We will be reconvening on Thursday in front of everyone, as it is time. Well, not in front of everyone, in front of the patrons, as it will be time
in front
for
of the goddamn gentleman.
The goddamn gentleman. We will have to close out by letting everybody know where they can get to that.
At www.patreon.com/2goddamngentlemen. If that's too much to remember, go to 2goddamngentlemen.com. You can find everything there. Vote on the gentleman, not only this week's, but every single episode we've had so far. You may notice that the gentlemen are moving around every week. It's because people are voting on them as they find the new episodes. So tell your friends. This is the only way the show is going to get bigger. Tell your friends. Post the link on Twitter. If you don't have friends, make some, and then tell them about our podcast. It's 2 Goddamn Gentlemen. We are the third most popular 2 space GO podcast on Apple and the iTunes store. I guess it's not iTunes store anymore, is it? ApplePodcast.com or whatever the fuck Apple's doing. They're fucking up.
Yeah, Apple Podcasts. Wolf USA, Wolf St. K.
Wolf St. K, USA, buy the shirt.
All right, DC, we'll see everybody. We'll see the goddamn gentleman on Thursday. We'll see everybody else next week as the search for the ultimate gentleman continues.
We're going to bed. She just traveled here, and yeah, we're gonna have a good night.
So there you go. Isn't that a great story, ladies and gentlemen?
Meeting adjourned.